Well, welcome to the Farmhouse Kitchen again. This is another episode 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. These are my friends here, my smart friends. This is Marie. When she told me about Beet Kvass, I've never made Beet Kvass, and I'll be really honest, I'm not too hip on beets, but I have a feeling I'm going to really love them.
Oh, you will.
I will love them.
You will love them.
So we're going to learn how to make Beet Kvass, and they have chopped up, how many beets are in here?
3.
There's 3 beets in here.
Good
These are
size
probably
ones.
ruby beets, maybe, or red beets. And
Probably
then
blood red, maybe?
blood red
Or-
beets.
yeah,
I grow
think
beets.
so.
I need to plant some seeds real soon.
There you go.
There you go. So, do you wanna, and then you've got your half-gallon mason jar with one of these handy dandy things. You always want one of these. Wide mouth. Wide mouth. We have some whey here. Ta-da. She can talk to you about how she does that, kefir whey. And then she's got a really cool book she's gonna talk to us about.
Okay, so Beet Kvass, you know a lot. I learned a lot about beets from Glenda. This book
That's why you need
is
friends.
Stacy's book from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Beet Kvass is probably the easiest ferment to make.
It is.
Oh,
If
Okay.
you throw stuff in a jar,
Yeah.
stir it up, put some cheesecloth on it, set
I
it
mean,
aside.
Ken made it.
And
So-
then, set it aside, and I believe it's 2 to 3 days later, you have an effervescent goodness, and drink maybe a 4-ounce glass in the morning.
Wow.
Super good for the immune system. It's just absolutely fabulous.
So, and
And
also,
easy.
truth be told, I have never fermented anything. Well, culture, I guess the kefir from the goat's
Okay,
milk.
yeah.
I've never made sauerkraut. I've never done any of these things, so I am really,
Super easy.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Here we go. It's
So-
never too late, girls.
Never.
Okay.
So, to begin with, we're going to take our beets that have already been pre-washed, scrubbed, and chopped up, and we're going to put them maybe a third of the way.
And you don't have to peel them.
If you have organic
Organic.
beets, it is not necessary to peel them. I did peel just that kind of rough part along the top of the beet. I did peel that off because it was ugly.
Okay.
But the rest of the skin is left on. Maybe I
I'm
didn't
just
do
gonna
too
watch
many.
and drink more coffee.
And we did it in quart jars in Indonesia because I couldn't find half-gallon jars
Is
anywhere.
that about right?
So, okay.
So, and I would
I'm
do
gonna put 'em
3
all in.
at a time, and Ken did it.
Ken did it?
So,
If a man can do it,
and it
ladies, we can do it.
That's right.
So there, we've got our beets
Okay.
in there. Now we're going to take kefir. This is kefir whey.
Explain that.
Okay,
Where'd
so
it come from?
kefir grains. You have to have the grains to start the process of culturing the milk, and then you get a kind of a effervescent, little bit thick kefir. And then I just take maybe a half-gallon.
So you put the
jar,
kefir grains in the milk,
culture
and then
it,
you-
and then take them out.
and how long does it take you to culture your milk?
Right now it's pretty cold in our house,
Okay,
and it takes probably a day and a half.
okay,
In the summer, it's a day,
Uh-huh.
definitely
Okay.
a day or
Yeah.
less.
Mhm.
okay.
So then I'll take my kefir, and this is kefir right here. I don't know if you can see. It's kind
Technically
of thick.
drinkable yogurt.
It
but
is,
like
but
10
with
times
much
better.
Yeah,
It's-
much better
yes,
than yogurt.
It's the
Yes.
best, and it's
Yeah.
from raw goat's milk,
Yes, this is
Yes.
completely raw goat milk.
right?
The best.
So then I'll take this and I'll put my cheesecloth in there, strain it, and then you get this golden goodness,
Okay.
which is kefir whey. So we're gonna take this.
So are we using both of these things in here?
No,
We're just
this is
using,
for the next one.
okay, this is for the next
This
one.
is what it looks like, and
Okay.
when you strain it, this is what it
Okay,
looks
so
like.
this is gonna be for the next thing.
Yes.
Stay tuned to the next video, it's coming up.
Okay, so we've got the beets in. We're gonna take a 1/4 cup-ish.
I love the ish. Be into it, if like, is this about right? Yeah, this
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
And if it's like me half the time, you
Yeah.
just do that.
You just do that.
So there's a
Seems
1/4
legit.
cup of, and you can use liquid from any ferment you do.
Mm-hmm.
If there's liquid to be put in, it could be done, because then that's the starter culture for it. We're just gonna use whey because that's what
Now,
I have.
when I make chef,
Mhm.
I have whey to drain,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
could just
yes,
use
you
that.
can use that.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, you can
Okay.
use it for anything that needs
Yeah.
whey.
However, I believe it's in Stacy's book, the whey from cultured dairy is better than cheese
Okay,
whey.
okay.
So I don't know, I
Okay.
haven't done any looking into that. I don't make cheese because I don't have goats anymore.
Not yet.
Sadly, not yeah. Yeah, when life slows down, I'll get my goats back. Anyway, so we've got beets and a 1/4 cup of kefir whey, and then I need a tablespoon of some good salt, unrefined.
And when you
Salt.
say good salt, so it's unrefined.
Yes, this is real salt mined out of Utah.
Okay, is it, it's
Is that
so
Redmond?
nice.
It's Redmond's real salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Redmond's Real Salt.
Mhm.
Where do you purchase Redmond's Real Salt?
I wait till one of my YouTube people says use this code and get a
Okay.
discount. And
Okay.
you could go to Redmond and put the discount in and you
Okay.
get, so, yeah. I need a tablespoon.
Okay.
So how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
Three.
I have to look on my chart.
Three.
3?
Yeah,
Okay.
3
We could
teaspoons.
do this, Lana.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got it. Sure it's not 4?
No, it's 3.
It's 3?
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
it's
3.
Okay, I'm gonna use a real tablespoon.
Just in
Okay,
case.
so we've got beets, whey. Now we're gonna put a tablespoon of our Redmond real salt in there.
Beets, whey, and then,
The
okay.
salt. And we're
Okay.
gonna top it off with some good filtered water.
Okay, and this I filtered from the Berkey. If you need more, I'll get you more.
And we'll just top it off here. And we'll give it a stir.
Stacy's Fermenting with a Smile.
Look on 8 books.
Abe Books.
Yeah, we'll
Abe
look on 8
books.
books. Well,
Oh,
we'll look
gosh,
at
that
it.
was
Because
almost
we might have
perfect.
it used.
Oh, good.
What's left?
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
put it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
just put it-
That was
Wow.
perfect. So then we're just gonna stir it up so you can see in that beautiful.
Yum.
Oh gosh.
Aren't we supposed to eat more red things? Like,
It
Is
might
that
be
even a lot of
beneficial.
color?
a lot of
Yeah.
color.
lot of
And a
color.
variety of colors
Yes, as
too.
many different colors as possible at a
Yeah.
time.
Because,
Because each color has different nutrients in it.
Mhm.
So,
I know the orange ones are the carrots.
is it
Yeah,
like,
in
or is it,
carotene.
or lycopene, or is lycopene only in tomatoes?
a few others, but it's mostly in tomatoes.
Okay.
However, if you
So carotene
gently
is better.
saute the tomatoes, the lycopene goes up times 40.
And then that helps
So-
your husband's prostate,
Mm.
supposedly.
Well, it helps everything,
Whoops.
but yeah.
Okay, so there we have it. We will take
This is easy peasy.
clean a cheesecloth, put it over, and that tight rubber band.
Wow.
And that will make Beet Kvass, put it on the counter for 2 or 3 days,
Uh-huh.
and then move it to the refrigerator, because it's warm enough in here. 2 or
Right.
3 days should be good.
3 days,
Okay. It'll be a little bit effervescent and full of goodness. This will be darker,
Uh-huh.
delicious.
So
and
are
then-
we eating the beets or just drinking
No,
this?
you are
Just
just
drinking?
gonna drink the
drink
liquid. Yep, you're gonna drink the liquid. You can reuse the beets one time.
Oh,
So once
Fantastic.
you're done with this,
you didn't
You
use your
could-
beet dew.
you could just put your 1/4 cup, 1 tablespoon of salt, more water, and you'll get another.
So you get to double
And
dip
then
on
I
those
eat the beets. I add them to my salads.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
There you go. Nothing's
Because
wasted.
they're
Yeah.
fermented. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I love them
Thank
added to
you.
salad.
So one thing, do you know about chyme yeast?
Yeah,
Okay,
don't want
so
that.
these are all gonna break down. In the warmer climates, it's more likely to happen, but once the sugars start breaking down, the lactic acid takes over, and that's what keeps them from putrefying.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you could get what's called chyme yeast, it's KAHM, and it's just a film on the top, kind
Okay.
of cloudy. It's not mold. Mold is fuzzy, and mold will appear usually in little circles.
Okay.
Chyme will cover
The whole
the surface of it. It's completely harmless. You can eat it if you want. I never do. I've
Uh-huh.
only had it happen once.
Okay.
I just scooped it off
Mhm.
and continued. Oftentimes it will reappear,
Mm-hmm.
so the conditions have to be right. But it's completely harmless. Sometimes if you stir it in, it will change the flavor.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
So you
We
skim it
get
out.
it in Indonesia and Sudan because the weather's
It's
so warm.
probably
I
warm,
just
yeah.
skim it off the
Yeah.
top and
Mhm.
get it in
How do
there.
you spell the K?
Chyme, KAHM.
K-A-H-M.
Google chyme yeast.
Okay.
And it'll talk about the breaking down of the starches and sugars and
Nice.
the lactic acid.
That's
and
wonderful.
So you take this and put it on the counter, and 3 days later,
Here we
you
go.
start, put it in the fridge.
Thank you.
and
Okay.
So
This is
yeah.
awesome. And so you drink a little bit of that every morning.
Mhm.
Okay.
Particularly in the winter, because it's so good for our immune system. It's good for everything,
Mhm.
but winter, there's less things going on, so I have time to do more.
To make,
And if you're like Ken, then you take your quarter cup of it, or half a cup, or a full cup, in a nice tall jar with just some plain club soda.
Oh,
And
make it
then he
bubblier.
feels like he has this glorious drink, and he loves it. Yes.
you know, you have to be creative on how to encourage your husbands to
Yeah.
eat things that maybe
And
you
he'll
wouldn't.
drink
Yeah.
it like that, but
Yeah.
he just really enjoys
With
the
the club
big
soda.
to sip for the next hour and just,
Uh-huh.
feel like he's being absolutely pampered. Yeah, and then he'll
Love
just
that.
say, "Where's my delicious fizzy purple drink?"
I need to be pampered, so
Yes.
I might try
Yes.
that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, and somebody says if you like, subscribe, that can kind of help get these out there. I don't know. If you want to, that's great. We'd kind of like that.
Yeah, thumbs up, that's right, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah. Okay.